So, what does it really mean to be creative? Is it all about the gear and the equipment, or more about the intangibles, the things we don't see, but that we definitely feel? Two sides to every coin, I guess. This is side A.
Gave me the key, I know that it's critical. And walking in fear, I'm done going back to the past. It really been minimal. I'm gonna follow the king, I got a key. Know that I follow the principle.
Alright, y'all, so as most of y'all may know by now, I'm a creative entrepreneur living in New York City. I plan, film, produce, and edit every single video that you guys see on this channel. I've been doing this for a little minute now, and over the years, I've developed my own unique style of filming and editing. So I figured I might as well give a quick breakdown of my approach going into an edit. So let's do that right now.
I'm getting too much money.
Oh my God, niggas too late on the skate, so I'm gone. Oh my God, looking like I shake up the pace I'm on.
Alright, y'all, first things first, I use DaVinci Resolve as my main editing software. When I open up a new project, as soon as I open up my timeline, I organize my media. So I create my audio folders first, sound effects, my music. Then I create folders for my specific visual pieces. So for my intro, and whatever like chapter or act I'm working on, whether it's act 1 or chapter 1, whatever it is. And doing this is so important because when you're filming, you just have a bunch of media. Organizing them just makes it so much easier to break down and edit once you put it on the timeline. But yeah, once my folders are organized, it's usually when I get it popping on a timeline. And the first thing I do is lay my music down.
But a pretty girl out Maryland, she walks slow like a terrapin. No need parables to tell you they don't parallel, but she knew that if you knew.
And I get my music from a variety of places, whether it be Epidemic sounds, different beat producers on YouTube, and I usually keep an ear on Spotify and like listen to like the sounds I like and new artists and things like that. But to keep it simple, like let's keep it on Epidemic sound, right? So what I love about Epidemic sound is when you're ready to like download the music, I can choose like what I want. They have different stems and they break it all down. So I can choose if I just want the drums, if I want the bass, the instrumentals, the melody, or the full mix. So let me download the melody, get an instrumental, and let's download drums. All right, y'all, so this is what the original version of the song sounds like, right?
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't taught me. I'm just trying to get my niggas paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was a nigga since the 2nd grade.
All right, y'all, so that's what the original version of the song sounds like, right? And to show y'all what the stems sound like, let me actually play the acapella version for y'all.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't taught me. I'm just trying to get my niggas paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was a nigga since the 2nd grade.
This is just the instrumental, no drums. Hear that? So pulling the instrumental is so important for me because this soft melody allows me to find my pocket for my voiceover, right? With no drums, no nothing. Like the cadence is super soft and super easy. So by the time I deliver my voiceover, I go right into the drums hitting, right into the whole stems. So this is what the drums will sound like. All right, so we got the drums, we got the acapella, we got the instrumental, right? So what I would do is this.
Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights won't stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat. All you niggas only need to know basis. There's a water, y'all can't fuck with my oasis. Reason y'all not winning, y'all don't know the fucking basics. Moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too.
Alright, yeah, so that's just one example of how I would mix this. And I know, like, maybe some of y'all are wondering, like, this is my process, right? If I'm gonna do a voiceover where I'm getting into the topic, I need room to breathe, right? Katori starts rapping in this version around 27 seconds. So I got 27 seconds of a voiceover that allows me to talk, and then once the beat drops and he starts rapping, I can hit y'all with the B-roll and this and that. So, right now I'm showing y'all how I would do a voiceover after breaking down the music. I really hope that this is something that y'all learning from. But, you know, I'm really cooking up right now. I'm in my bag, and this is the best place to be when you in that creative flow and just letting everything go through you. But like I said in the beginning of this video, there's two sides to that coin.
Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill.
Okay, so from seeing how I organize my timeline, right, by creating the folders, how I lay down the music, I think it only makes sense to put a pin in the editing for a second and talk about how I film these videos and the equipment that I use. So, let's do that. All right, y'all, so this is pretty much all the gear.
You're not speaking my language, Rosetta. You're not speaking my language, Rosetta. When you talk that talk, don't be extra. If you gon' walk that walk, get it steppin'. Rosetta. Talk to me, Rosetta. Only in the beginning, far from intermission.
I think y'all might be a little surprised that I don't use that much gear. Like, it might look like a lot, but it's actually not a lot of gear at all. Filters, yes, filters from Moments. These are my Moment filters. And I will say having filters is like very important to just stylize the look of your videos. This is a variable ND filter, so basically like sunglasses for your camera. So if you are out in very bright shooting conditions, you bring an ND filter so that you can control your aperture and your shutter speed however you want to. This is Moments Cineflare. So basically, like, if there's a light source outside, like, you know, lights from cars, lampposts, whatever, like, this would create a light streak in it. Anamorphic lenses do this. I feel like this right here, let me see if I can zoom in on the name. Can't really get it because it's so thin, but this filter that I have for Moment is a CPL filter, and I feel like a lot of creatives need to get hip on CPL filters. Basically, when you're out shooting anything that has a glare, so whether that be glass, matter of fact, glass is actually really important because I've seen a lot of people rig up their cameras to their cars so that they have like a cool little B-roll car scene, whatever. But glass produces glare, screen produces glare, and a CPL filter basically lets you cut through the glare so that it looks clearer. And those are all my filters. I keep it in this case so that, you know, it's pretty organized. And yeah, take this with me so I have different options to stylize my videos when I'm filming.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow. Get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrow.
So yeah, as I was saying, like my gear, it may seem like a lot, but to be honest, it really isn't a lot of stuff. Like, it really isn't at all. Some of you may be surprised that I don't use lights. Like, if it's dark, I pull out my iPhone light. But I don't use lights at all. I kind of work with the sun, and I work with, like, street lights. I kind of work with what I got. And that's why I love filming in New York City. Like, this is my city. Like, when I step outside, you know, like, I'm using my resources that's outside. So I don't really use lights like that. And I take advantage of my environment. So that's the gear. All right, y'all. So I won't even lie to you. There are so many note-taking apps, and picking one is low-key kind of hard. But with that being said, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Xtiles. Xtiles is a very, very versatile note-taking app that provides your creative thoughts a hub to fully express themselves. The best thing about Xtiles, hands down, is the user-friendly interface and all the templates you get to use. Need to optimize your days? There are so many different digital weekly planners. Need to refocus and apply more pressure and complete some of your goals. There are different goal templates, and because navigating the interface is so simple, you can do pretty complex designs really easily within Xtiles. So if you watched my last apartment video, y'all know that I'm like experimenting with new furniture, trying to revamp the crib and give it a new look and fresh feel. And I've been using Xtiles for that. Just like getting different furniture pieces online, kind of arranging it and using Xtiles to visually help me put together the crib. And again, because it's so easy to drag and drop and move things around, it is just so easy to conceptualize and visualize everything I need in Xtiles. Plus, as a creative working a full-time job, my time is usually so occupied. So again, just having all of these templates available that you don't have to manually create, that you can kind of just tweak where you see fit, is so imperative because it saves me so much time. And as a creative, your note-taking app is like your sanctuary. Being able to be creative with creating mood boards, having a daily planner, and just using different templates that will hit different areas of my life is just very important, and having like one hub for both creative and personal. So if you're looking for a note-taking app to be the hub of all your thoughts, all your personal ideas, brainstorming, need something that has a lot of templates, definitely give Xtiles a look. You can head to the description of my video and hit the website link, but I think y'all gonna like Xtiles. So once again, I want to thank them for sponsoring this video, and we're gonna get back to what we was doing. Alright y'all, so this video was supposed to be split up between two parts, side A and side B. Side A representing David, the creative. You know, the David that y'all used to seeing in these videos in my Getting My Life Together series. But there's two sides to every coin, and side B is really supposed to represent the parts of my life that I don't show on camera. The part of my life that encompasses extremely personal things that I go through that I want to tell stories on as well. So the way this new series came about is I realized that my personal life and my creative life was heavily linked. Whenever I suffered from creative droughts, or like I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to create, I was in a rut, it always led back to something personal I was dealing with. I showed a lot of the highs, not a lot of the lows and the in-betweens. And side A and side B shows those in-betweens. I open up quite a bit actually. Manhood, relationships, family, therapy, everything's on the table. Slightly. The focus on my stories is always on me. But as I bring y'all more into my world, it's only natural I include the people that's gonna be in it as well. So it's gonna be more focuses on the external things that affect me as well, not just what I say is going on, if you get what I'm saying. Soon. Volume 1 is coming soon. Probably sooner than you think. Who is David?
That's a question I've been asked multiple times this week. Who is David without somebody else? Who is David without the next project to film? Who is David when he clocks out of work? Who am I? As I've adulted in New York and experienced the most wild circumstances in my personal life, this question has become extremely hard to answer. This is Volume 1.
Is it really enough? Giving my heart and my soul, but still don't feel like enough. Feeling inadequate, still getting after it. Trust me, the feeling is tough. Feeling is rough. Hold on a second, I'm thinking too much. Really wanna flow like water, but I don't drink it enough. Spending more time with my daughter. Really enjoying the innocence. Teaching her mind, omnipotence. All of the things I've never been taught.